Hey, Skol Nation. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? This is your die-hard Vikings fan coming at you live from the heart of Minneapolis, where the roar at US Bank Stadium is about to hit fever pitch. Imagine this. The chill in the air, the purple flags waving like a sea of fury, and Sunday's showdown against those sneaky Ravens staring us down like it's the battle for our playoff souls. Both squads just clawed out monster Week 9 wins, us edging the Lions in that gritty thriller at Ford Field, and Baltimore stomping the Dolphins 28-6 on Thursday night. But hold up, Vikings faithful, because this inter-conference clash in Week 10 isn't just another game. It's our shot to flip the script on a season that's had more twists than a Justin Jefferson route. Stick with me through these 15 pulse-pounding segments of Vikings news, where we'll break down the records, the injury wars, and how we're gonna unleash hell on that healthy Raven horde. Who's ready to howl? Let's dive in and keep those playoff dreams roaring. The Vikings sit at 4-4, dead even but hungry, while the Ravens are lurking at 3-5. But don't let those numbers fool you. They're second in the AFC North, just a half game back of the Steelers and nipping at the Bengals' heels. We're holding down the basement in the NFC North, but hey, it's only a game and a half behind those cheesehead Packers, and our gutsy road win over the Lions last Sunday kept Detroit from pulling away. That victory wasn't just points on the board. It was a statement, with J.J. McCarthy slinging dimes in his return from that high ankle sprain, looking sharper than a fresh purple jersey. Skol fans, think about it. We've got the tiebreaker edge in the division, and with November's gauntlet ahead, this Raven Rumble could spark our first winning streak. What do you say? Can our boys turn this home field fire into fuel for a surge? Drop your predictions in the comments. I need to hear that optimism. But here's the teaser that's got me pacing like Harrison Smith on a blitz. The Ravens roll in unprecedentedly healthy, 0 injury designations per Sports Illustrated, while our depth chart reads like a war zone report. Lamar Jackson's back from his hamstring woes, torching Miami with 4 TDs and 204 yards on 18 of 23 passing. The guy's a dual-threat nightmare. Meanwhile, we're piecing together a puzzle with banged-up stars. But we've got grit in spades. This isn't just stats. It's survival, with both teams clawing for that January playoff dance. Hang tight, because as we unpack this, I'll show you why our run-stuffing D could be the hero we need. Who's with me? Let's build that suspense. Next up, the divisional deep dive. Zooming into the AFC North for a sec, Baltimore's position screams opportunity. They trail Pittsburgh by that slim margin and have the Bengals right in their crosshairs, thanks to a 2-game heater that's got the purple and black buzzing. That 28-6 demolition of Miami wasn't luck. It was Jackson owning the pocket, Derrick Henry pounding the rock, and a defense that forced 3 turnovers like it was candy. For us Vikings fans, it's a wake-up. The Ravens aren't the early season stumble squad anymore. They're a top-tier threat when whole. Stats back it. They've allowed just 13 points per game over their last 3, tightening from those gnarly 35-plus point leaks earlier. But Skol Nation, we've seen this movie. Remember how we bottled up the Lions' backfield last week? That's our blueprint. Tell me, brothers and sisters, does this make you nervous or fired up? Hit those comments. Your takes keep this fire alive. Shifting to our NFC North nightmare turned hope, we're last but laughing. Only 1.5 games out, and that Lions W feels like we stole their soul at Ford Field. J.J. McCarthy's return was electric. 284 yards, 2 TDs, holding off Jared Goff's barrage in a game where we forced turnovers and controlled the clock like champs. The Packers lead, sure, but we've got their number in our hearts. And with Detroit tied up, every snap Sunday counts double. Vikings news alert. Our defense has been a wall lately, ranking top 10 in red zone stops, which is huge against a Raven offense that's feasted inside the 20. Imagine the roar if we extend this momentum. Playoff math gets real quick. Fans, what's your bold call for our division climb? Like if you're believing, share if you're obsessed. Now, the elephant in the purple room, injuries or lack thereof for them. Sports Illustrated dubbed the Ravens' clean bill unprecedented. No dings heading into Week 10, a far cry from their injury-plagued start. Lamar's healthy, Henry's fresh, and that secondary? Locked in after shutting down Miami's air raid. It's like they hit the reset button post-bye, emerging as the NFL's healthiest beast at the worst time for us. But Vikings faithful, we've danced this tango before. Remember grinding through missing Cashman and Van Ginkel? Our depth's battle-tested, and with US Bank roaring, we'll make M earn every yard. This contrast, it's drama gold. What if we prove heart beats health? Comment your warrior spirit below. Diving deeper into our injury saga, left tackle Christian Darrisaw's the heartstopper. Full go Wednesday, but a no-show Thursday after tweaking something minor. He's our anchor, shutting down edges all year, and losing him even for a series opens lanes for Baltimore's pass rush, which is heating up. Stats say he's allowed just 2 sacks in 8 games. That's elite protection for McCarthy's growth. Skol fans, pray he's suiting up. His presence turns good O-lines into great ones. We've adapted before, but against this Raven front, it's do or die. Who's your pick to step up if CD's sidelined? Let's debate in the replies. Aaron Jones, our thunder in the backfield, is rehabbing that AC joint hit from the Lions clash. Limited Thursday. Questionable heading in. The guy's a vet wizard, averaging 4.8 yards a carry and spelling magic in the pass game with 28 receptions already. That injury slowed our ground attack last week, but we still controlled the ball for 32 minutes against Detroit. Proof our scheme works. Vikings news update. If he's at 80%, he could feast on Baltimore's run D, which has sprung leaks lately. Imagine him breaking one for 6. The stadium erupts. Fans, do you rest him or ride? Your votes in the comments. Right guard Will Fry's calf tweak had us sweating. Limited Wednesday, full Thursday, so green light likely. He's been a rock since joining us, paving lanes for 120 rushing yards per game average. In a line that's shuffled more than a deck of cards, his steadiness is gold against a Raven D that's top 5 in sacks when healthy. This bounce back. It's why we invested in the trenches offseason. Depth for days. Like this. Skol Nation. Appreciate the unsung heroes. They're why we fight. Quick question. Underrated O-lineman on our squad? Shout him out below. Cornerback Jeff Okudah is out. Ruled Friday after that brutal second concussion this year. Man, that's tough. He's been our CB3 fireplug, but QBs have tested him hard. Depth takes a hit versus Baltimore's receivers, but we've got Byron Murphy Jr. and others ready to swarm. Vikings stats show our secondary spent but not broken, allowing just 220 pass yards last outing. It's a reminder. Football's brutal, but resilience is our DNA. Prayers for Okudah's quick return. Warriors like him fuel the purple fire. What adjustments do you see from Flores? Ideas in comments. Let's strategize. Tight end Josh Oliver's sideline too. Another Friday out. His blocking's been clutch, opening holes for our backs, and those seam routes? Missed them last week. With no T1 fully locked, we lean on the rest, but it's a wrinkle against a Raven front that's feasted on mismatches. Still, our passing games clicked without him before, thanks to Jefferson's wizardry. This is where coaching shines. O'Connell's play calling adapts like a boss. Fans, who's your sleeper T to watch? Tag a buddy who needs this hype. Veteran safety Harrison Smith, the ageless wonder. Rested Tuesday but full throttle Thursday. Classic vet day, keeping those 35-year-old legs fresh. He's our field general with 18 tackles and 2 picks already. Reading plays like a book. Against Jackson's legs, Smith's instincts could snag a game-changer. Vikings news. His leadership post-Lions win had the locker room howling. That's the vibe we carry Sunday. Skol to the originals, they make us elite. Tell me, is Smith a future Hall call? Yes or no in the replies. Safety Josh Metellus. Limited Wednesday but full Thursday. Bouncing back like a champ from whatever nagged him. He's our special teams ace and coverage ninja, with 5 passes defended. In a secondary that's key to stopping Baltimore's bootlegs, his speed matters big. We've leaned on him amid the chaos, and that Lions turnover chain? He started it. This health tick up? Momentum builder. Warriors, what's your favorite Metellus play this year? Share the love below. Defensive lineman Jalen Redmond's been mostly limited all week, calf or whatever. But he's our rotational beast, pressuring QBs with that quick first step. Fullback CJ Ham's in the same boat, limited but grinding. His lead blocks are why Jones thrives. And safety Theo Jackson? Questionable, but his versatility covers slots and boxes. Vikings' depth shines here. We're not panicking. We're plotting. Against Henry's power, these guys spell the stars. Fans, underrated D-lineman alert. Who's owning your heart? Comments open. Wrapping the injury wrap-up, we've got a bevy but not a graveyard. Unlike earlier weeks missing linebackers for stretches, Sunday's manpower's close to full tilt. Ruled out, Okudah and Oliver. Questionable, Jones and Jackson. The rest? Trending up. It's a stark Raven contrast, but Skol Nation, we've won uglier. That Lions road dog was proof. Stats whisper hope. Our Ds held 3 straight foes under 100 rush yards. This banged-up badge? It forges legends. What's your gut on our lineup? Optimism or caution? Let's hear it. Now, the big hook. How do we topple this healthy Raven machine? Baltimore's 3-5 hides a beast. When whole, they're perennial contenders, with Jackson's 24-3 NFC record as starter screaming danger. But Vikings fans, our run D's inspired faith. Stuffing Barkley? Gibbs-Montgomery duo's stone cold this year, averaging 3.2 yards allowed per carry lately. Henry's a freight train, Jackson's legs a scamper, but we've got Flores schemes dialed. Imagine sacking Lamar on 3rd down, the purple tide turns. This is our story. Underdogs rising. Who's scripting the upset with me? Drop your game plan gems. Teasing the QB battle, J.J. McCarthy versus Lamar Jackson. Rookie's fire meets MVP magic. McCarthy's Week 9 return. Poised, 284 yards, holding the fort. Jackson, for TDs, no rust. But at home, with our crowd, McCarthy exploits their pass rush, which ranks middling. Vikings news. Our O-lines protected him 0 sacks last 2 games. This duel? Playoff preview vibes. Skol, believe in the kid, he's our future. Fans, McCarthy MVP or learning curve? Vote in comments. Defensive blueprint time. Shutting down that deadly duo. Henry's 900+ yards already, Jackson's 400 rushes lethal. But we've bottled elite backs. 78 yards total versus Lions duo. Flores blitzes smart, Redmond and company collapse pockets. Stats. Top 15 in run stuffs. If we force passes, our secondary feasts. This isn't hope, it's history repeating. We've owned Baltimore at home 2-0. Warriors key to victory? Run D or pass rush? Your call below. Offensive fireworks preview with Jefferson scheming, McCarthy airing it out in US Bank's Speed Dome. Ravens secondary tightened, but we've hit 300 pass yards 4 straight. Jones or Ty Chandler gashing. Either way, balance wins. That Lions clock control? Replicate it and we're golden. Skol Nation, this offense clicks when healthy-ish, expect explosions. What's your bold score prediction? 27-24 us? Share and tag a fellow fan. As we build to kickoff, remember, both teams trending up, QB's back, stakes sky high. Ravens healthy, us gritty, perfect storm for purple magic. Vikings news from the wire. Experts pick close, but home edge tips it our way. We've got the tools. D-line depth, McCarthy's poise, crowd roar. This win, playoff booster shot. Fans, feeling the hype? One word. Why we beat them. Comments now. Heart of the fan. That Lions howl echoed worldwide. McCarthy leading the charge, proving we're no fluke. Now Ravens test our mettle. We've overcome worse. This healthy foe? Just another chapter in our saga. Skol to the believers, your energy fuels us. Quick poll. Biggest X factor, Darisaw or Flores? Reply and let's connect. Playoff math madness. A W bumps us to 5-4, breathing down Packers' necks, while a loss. Tough sledding. Ravens need it too, but our schedule softens after. Stats say .500 teams like us hit 60% win rate post-bye vibes. This is our pivot. Grab it. Warriors, commit. Like if we're winning, share for the cause. Legacy lens. All-time Ravens lead 4-3, but never won here, our house, our rules. That 2021 OT heartbreaker? Fuel for revenge. With McCarthy era dawning, etch new history. Vikings faithful, this is why we bleed purple. Dream big. NFC North Crown? Hell yes. Your epic memory from past clashes? Spill in comments. Coaching clash. O'Connell's wizardry versus Harbaugh's grit. Both innovators, but KO's adapting midstorm. His Lions prep? Masterclass. Flores owning run fits. The staff? Built for battles. Skol to the brains, they scheme wins. Fans, underrated coach moment this year? Let's celebrate. Gear up, nation. Purple pride, tailgates, chants echoing. Sunday's not a game. It's a movement. We've got the Y, playoffs, pride, legacy. Ravens who? We're Vikings, unbreakable. Final hype. Visualize the W. Feel the rush. Who's turning purple today? All of us. Few, Skol warriors. What a ride through this Raven reckoning. From records to run-stuffing heroes, we've mapped the madness. If this fired you up, smash that like button harder than Henry on a sweep. Drop your hottest takes in the comments. Will McCarthy outduel Lamar? Who's our MVP Sunday? Hit subscribe for more Vikings news straight fire. Turn on notifications so you never miss the howl. And share this with every purple-hearted friend to spread the Skol virus. We're in this together. Now go make US Bank quake. Purple reign forever. Skol.